Alaska's Gas and CCS Math. Digging Deeper, March 2 through 9, 2025. Folks, Mark Roach here, oilfield hand-turned-truth teller. From rigs to the real deal. We're back in upstream U.S. oil and gas, March 2nd to March 9, 2025. Recently, I laid down the rundown. Drilling steady, Alaska's buzzing, CCS is creeping in. You want more on Alaska's gas and the numbers behind carbon capture? Well, I'm delivering the straight dope, facts, grit, and my take. Let's roll. Alaska's gas, the giant $1 trillion bet here. First, the barn burner, Alaska's $1 trillion gas project. Well, X sparked some talk about it on March 6th about the beast targeting Asia. North Slope, 35 trillion cubic feet of proven gas, enough to fill 35 million Olympic pools. Toss in 200 trillion potential, up to 590 trillion from shale and hydrates, says Alaska Gasoline Crew. The Alaska LNG plan, they have a 807-mile pipeline from Prudhoe to Nikiski, pushing 3.5 billion cubic feet a day, 75% Prudhoe, 25% Point Thompson. That's 1.3 trillion a year, folks, for decades. For you, it's not a fast buck, 5 to 10 years before the ship moves, but if it sticks, Alaska's a job machine. Welders, pipe crews, port hands. Oil's faded there, 500,000 barrels a day now, down from 2 million in the 80s. And this could bankroll the state, which leans on oil for 85% of its funds. Big picture, we export 125 billion cubic feet a day. This could shove Qatar aside in Asia, 20% demand jump by 2030. The Times on March 5th says Japan's circling, maybe dodging tariffs. That trillion's steep, $44 billion was the 2025 tag, but if Exxon or Conoco bite, it's a giant. Asia's LNG hungry and Alaska's closer than Texas, trimming cost. 20 million tons a year? That's 26 billion cubic feet daily. Massive. Or maybe it's a mirage. The CCS math, dollars in the dirt. Now, CCS, carbon capture's a new workhorse, and Baker Hughes linked with Frontier on March 5th. It grabs CO2 from wells and buries it like a vault for emissions. A Permian well pumps out 550,000 tons of CO2 yearly, according to the EPA. CCS snags 25% or 12,500 tons at $50 to $100 a ton. That's $625,000 to $1.25 million per well each year. The Inflation Act's $85 a ton credit drops it to $0 to $500,000 net. Disposal's a steal, 25 cents a dollar per barrel versus reuse at 15 to 20 cents. For 1,000 wells, $625 million in pre-credits, $0 to $500 million after. For you, well, it's no jolt at the pump, pennies per barrel, not your paycheck. Jobs stay solid with some tech folks joining the crew. Old fields soak up CO2 like sponges, and the feds foot the bill. Sharp thinking. Exxon's in deep, and if Alaska LNG hooks it up, Glen Farms chatting, it could stash millions of tons. Some call it a dodge, but I see it as staying power. Oil's got years, and this is the polish. Now, the Roach take, no nonsense. Here's the deal. Plain and simple. Alaska's gas could pump 1.3 trillion cubic feet a year, rewriting exports if the money lands. 2030's gold, not today's bread. CCS, At 0 to 500 million for 1,000 wells keeping oil humming, cheap, and clever. Upstream steady, 13.7 million barrels a day by 2026. No boom, no bust. For you, gas prices chill. Jobs, Alaska, and the U.S. holds the throne. X social media hints at Asian talks. Next week, we might spill more. Mark Roach, FutureWise, signing off. Keep watching.